Great British pounds level could decide the next big move. Watch this first. Great British pounds USD on the daily chart is ready to move. Let's start with looking at the trend of the market from the major structure on the Great British pounds USD. You can see from the major structure we have price has break this major level, which is this higher low. Then we have this, we have price breakout of this we have this higher low and a higher low. Then price came down to break this level, this higher low. Then price has came up here to form a lower high. Then price break back to break this level. So this shows that price, this indicates that price has changed, is a trend to downtrend. So long price has break below this major structural level. So ever since then we have been on a sideways trend on the Great British pounds USD, which is price has been creating lower low, then a series of higher low, So series of higher low. This has put the pounds USD on a sideways trend, which is an inner structure trend. So what happened next? You can see that price closed below this higher low, which triggered reversal of price for the pounds USD to the downside, which is our major structure. So let me clarify it so that you understand what the big move that is coming from pounds USD now. So our major structure on the pounds USD, we know the major structure is a downtrend, and we have price on in this inner structure move ever since for some time now. Then now you can see that price closed below this higher low of an inner structure. This indicates a strong bearish trend coming on the Great British pounds USD to this next support level. We are expecting price to drop to this support level as our first target, and the next target to be this major support level, which is we are also expecting price to break this major support level, which is possible for price to break this major support level, and our next target to be this weekly support level. So pounds USD is setting up for a big move big time right now. So give pounds USD attention. So let's confirm this move from the higher time frame. But before we go to the higher time frame, if you are new to my channel, like this video and subscribe for more trading tips and forex analysis. So let's go to the higher time frame. So on my higher time frame, let's first of all look at the structure, the major structure of the pounds USD on the higher time frame. You can see from the higher time frame we have this uptrend structure which created a lower low and higher low. So we have this higher low, this higher low, this higher low. Then ever since the price break this higher low, which is this level of higher low, then price came to form a lower. Price later break below this lower low, which pushed the pounds USD on a downtrend. So price need to reverse to this resistance level, which is a supply level, for price to collect supply before we can see the major drop. So you can see that the weekly time frame, the trend on the weekly time frame is on a strong downtrend, which indicates a strong bearish trend. Then this also confirms that the weekly and the daily are in line in the same direction. This gives us an edge for us to start looking for possible selling opportunity on the pounds USD. So let's look at the area of supply on the pounds USD, and you can see that price has tested this our area of supply. This is our area of supply where we expect pounds to retest before we see our selling opportunity to the downside. You can see that price has also tested it on the weekly chart. So our next move on the weekly chart now, we are expecting price to drop to this. This will be our first target on the weekly chart. This resistance level, and this second target will be our second target for the pounds USD. So we now have a confirmation from the weekly that the weekly also support this trend, which indicates we have to look out for more of a selling opportunity this week on the pounds USD. So let's go back to our daily chart. But before we go back to our daily chart, we are hosting a 2-month training bootcamp coming up this January. If you are finding it difficult making money in this market, enroll for this one-on-one bootcamp. It will be on live on Zoom. So the link in description to make your payment and join this bootcamp. So don't miss this bootcamp for no reasons. Let's make big money this year together in 2026. Let's make 2026 great. Join this bootcamp. Let's do it. You can do it. You can make good money from this market. So let's continue to analysis. So on the daily chart of the British pound USD, we have to look out for our selling opportunity to sell the pound USD to the downside. You can also use your 4-hour chart to also sell the pound USD to the downside. So our first target now will be targeting our first weekly level, which is we're expecting price to drop to this our weekly level as our first target. Then our second target will be we're expecting price to drop to this level as our second target. So expect more of a bearish trend on the pound USD this coming week. If you find this analysis helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more trading tips and forex analysis. You can watch my previous weekly forex analysis at the top, where I break down the current move now on the USD JPY. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video.